Hey guys, it's Tiffany Riley, and I am back after who knows how long I have been off YouTube. I hope everyone's quarantine is going well because I'm sure like freaking out of my mind right now with this virus that's going on and everything, which I will kind of talk about and update you guys on that soon. But today I am going to be doing a review video. I know it looks a little bit lighter in the background than it usually does. I'm using a different camera than my normal camera, so hopefully it's not too bad. Anyway, so I bought these 4 palettes. Yes, I bought 4 eyeshadow palettes today at my local CVS store. When I saw these palettes, you guys, I had to get them. And I will explain why, or you probably already will know why I bought all 4 of them when you see each palette. This is the 4 Elements makeup eyeshadow palettes by a makeup company called Essence. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. But they have earth, air, fire, and water. So, as you guys know, I had to. I'm sorry, I had to. Plus, I've been looking for different brands because these brands that I have currently, I just want to try different brands instead of, using the same palette every single time for either a cosplay or just in general, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to be reviewing each one of these, and of course, I will also be doing an updated version of each of the 4 elements for the witchy, like the witchy water, witchy earth, etc., etc. I'll be doing an updated version on those videos because those videos were like last year when I did them, I think. Before I moved, so. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on reviewing these palettes, and I'm going to do a couple swatches with them. So yeah, let's get started. The first palette that I'm going to be reviewing is the water palette. This is actually out of all the 4 elements, this is actually my favorite element. Although I am a fire sign, I am a Sagittarius. Hello, fellow Sagittarius. Hello. So, first of all, you can... Excuse me, I am just now I'm have really bad allergies right now, which is not good during this time. Anyway, so as you can see, this palette, there's like these ripple effects, and of course you can see the company's logo, and of course the palette name. I love how they did the design on this palette. It's definitely I like how they did the ripple effect of the water. It looks like they did it underwater, and of course the sign and everything. I definitely love the detailing of this palette, and of course the lettering as well. And on the back, I love how they did the descriptive detail of the palette. And of course, back on the same side, you can see the ripple effects. Definitely love the detail that they added into this palette. And now let's go ahead and open it. Yo. I mean, come on. Yo. Okay, so... Alright, so first of all, when we first open this palette, we can see that there is writing called like swinging waves, I think it says. I definitely like companies, especially companies like Avon, that how they added a rose in there, Blushed in Love highlighter and blush set from their Valentine's Day collection. Definitely love. I kind of wish they added like a little mirror in here, and then the saying up, and then the little quote up in here, so that way it's actually easier for the for the wearer to, or the makeup artist to kind of see what they're doing. And of course, I definitely love these colors. Whoops. First of all, let me take off this plastic covering before it doesn't glare. There is a reason that makeup companies put on this plastic covering. It's actually to protect the colors itself from smudging, which is a really smart idea to keep the colors from smudging. So I definitely love the colors of this palette. I definitely love how they added more darker shades of blue. Definitely love how they did kind of more of a darker shades of blue. I think probably my favorite shade of blue in this whole entire palette would be these two. I also love how they added what looks like a rose gold and silver. That is like really pretty. So if you're going out for So if you're like going out for like a night out or a date night or just, you know, hanging out with girls, then these two would definitely be perfect. These two shades would definitely be perfect. So definitely love how they did the little shades. And of course, again, they did like the little, good, I didn't mess it up. I like how they kind of did the water sign and everything. Definitely love how they're pressed. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch one of the colors right now. Let's see. I think I'm going to do the shimmery. Oh, okay now. First of all, the pickup is really nice. If you do it like on your finger and everything. The pigment is really nice. I definitely love, especially this shade. This is the only thing I wish they had like shade names, because I hate saying like shimmery blue and everything like that. I honestly wish that they had like shade names, so that way I can be more specific on what I am talking about. Okay, so the next palette I'm going to be reviewing is the Fire palette. Like I said, I am a fire sign, so I'm a Sagittarius. My zodiac sign is a Sagittarius, so hello to all of you fellow Sagittariuses. I love how they did this palette, especially with the Fire Rising, and definitely just like dancing. And of course they did the triangle, the fire sign. Again, they did the same thing. They added the logo and of course the element name. And of course on the back they did, it looks, I guess it's just my imagination, it looks like women, like a woman right here dancing, which is really amazing. Each of the four elements, even some people see fire as really destructive, but fire actually has positive abilities. There we go. Has positive abilities, like it inspires it can spark creativity, it can spark creativity. It warms a house in the fireplace during a cold winter night. So even though it may look destructive, it definitely, just like the other elements, it has positive aspects and positive abilities. When you open it up, okay, yeah, I definitely love these colors. Let's remove the plastic covering again before we move on. So as we can see here, these are definitely much more warmer colors. So it's definitely perfect if kind of like a summery look. Now the water palette is more of a cooler, so I'm thinking it'd probably be more of a winter type tone. But the fire palette is definitely more of a summer tone. As you can see, there is all types of warm tones. Again, definitely like how they designed this. I wish they added like a small mirror right here and then the little quote up in here. So that way it's easier for the artist to kind of see what they're doing. I'm going to choose one color and then I'm going to swatch it. I think I'm going to go with this red. Okay, so the shade that I chose, again, I wish they had like shade names. So the shade I chose would be a red, like a dark red cherry-like shade, and this is what it looks like right here. I hope you can see it well. If not, please tell me, and I will definitely try to make the lighting a little bit better. So we've done so far. This is the water, and here is a shade from Water and Fire. The next one is Earth. This is actually one of the elements that makes us like grounded to the earth and keep our feet like on the ground. So again, they have the I think every single palette that this company has done, they added their logo, and of course the palette name is just a different tone. What I've noticed in each of these palettes is the texture. Definitely love the texture, especially what we're going to do in the next one, which is air. But definitely love how they added the texture in this one. It looks like frosting, but I think it's supposed to represent wood, which is what Earth is. So definitely like how each of these palettes have an amazing texture. Looks like an amazing texture, and it definitely looks. But yeah, like I said, it looks like fudge chocolate, but I think it's supposed to be wood. So let's open it up. Same thing, but this one says like wild nature, and the fire one said like dancing flames. So I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna remove the plastic covering. A lot of plastic coverings, but that's so that the shades won't get messed up or anything. This definitely has more of like a springy tone, maybe an autumn tone to it. You can see this would definitely be perfect for like if you want a neutral look. It has all kinds of greens and browns and like neutral shades basically in it. So I'm going to pick one shade. I will say one thing though, is that all of these colors, all of the pigments are very, very much so easy to pick up with your fingers actually. It just comes right up. I'm not sure how it is with the brush, but we'll test that later. I definitely love all these colors so far. The ones that I have picked up. So there's Water, Fire, and Earth. The last one we're going to be doing, the last one we're going to be doing is Air. I think out of all of the palette, I think out of all of these, this is actually the most colorful one because you can see it looks like it's very colorful, even though you can't see it right here on the camera. Unfortunately. It definitely has a calming texture, definitely a calming effect of the texture. It definitely, you can imagine, and it's clouds, of course, so you can actually use your imagination to kind of look at the shapes in the clouds, and everything like that. Of course, on the back, of course, right here, you can see probably a little unicorn. It definitely reminds me like of cotton candy. Of course, when you open it up, it says like clouds in the sky. This palette, gotta remove the plastic from again, darn it. this palette definitely is very fun. Like, it's very, very fun. It's very, very fun. A lot of pinks and purples and everything, even though you can't really tell much on the camera. But definitely a lot of pinks and purples. Definitely would have a lot of fun using this palette along with the others. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch one of these as well. Definitely light and airy for this shade. I used the shimmery white shade from this, and as you can see, it's definitely very light, like the air, and definitely lightweight. So those are all of the shades from each of the palettes: water, fire, earth, and air. Again, I wish that they named the shades, because it would be so much easier, not only for the makeup artist, but for anyone who just wears makeup on a daily basis and everything like that, or, you know, influencers who does makeup tutorials and etc. So that's my review. That's today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm really sorry that I have been off YouTube for quite some time. Again, this is a really trying time right now, so it's definitely gonna take some time for me to get back into the routine of making content for you guys weekly. Unfortunately, I did have to shut down my Patreon. It's temporary though, so hopefully I can get back up once this whole thing is finished. I can get it back up and running, and hopefully things will go much smoother and everything like that. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have an amazing day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you later.